Alrighty, so this is episode 2, first episode, trading series, road to 1,000 keys. Went pretty well. Had like 120 views last time I checked, 18 likes, 2 dislikes. So to those 2 people out there, glad you watched the video. Who knows how long you watched it, but you gave me 2 views. So thank you there. First episode went really well. We'll see how this episode goes. So let's get right into it. We ended episode 1 with 711 keys after the last trade that I talked about, which was for this Bayonet Ruby. It was from the dude who's like, "Hey man, how much you want my Ruby for?" I'm like, 395 keys, and he's like, "Okay, send an offer." So I did, and then I sold it for 408, made 13 keys, easy. If you didn't notice, which no one commented on it, but I had an M9 Ruby. I bought the Ruby for 665 keys, decent price. That's what they were selling for at the time. And then I sold it for a Bayonet Sapphire. Pretty good, 0.01. It actually looked pretty clean. It had a couple scratches, but not that bad. This was the Ruby. It looked really scratched. Like all these points here were super scratched. It looked ugly. But hey, I made profit. So I sold the Bayonet Sapphire for 210, or I sold the Ruby for the Bayonet Sapphire and 210 keys. So then downgraded again. Sold the Bayonet Sapphire for a Karambit Autotronic and 350 keys. So that was a lot of profit. As you can tell, that's 50 keys. That's a lot of money. And then, what did I trade the Karambit Autotronic for? I don't even. Oh, 155 keys. Yeah. So I traded that for 155 keys. So that ended up being a 50 key profit for the M9 Ruby. And then, I had someone message me saying, "Hey, if you can get me a Bayonet Emerald, I'll trade you my, not a Bayonet Emerald, a Gut Emerald. I'll trade you my Gut Sapphire and StatTrak Graphite." I was like, okay, that sounds pretty good. So I got a Gut Emerald for 155 keys. It looked like a Gut Emerald, so green, my favorite color. It looked like it was covered in slime. 0.018 float, not bad at all. Could have been better, but dude's like, just get a 0.01, I don't care. So I got the Gut Emerald, sold it for the, I added 5 keys, so it was like an even trade, and then traded it for the Gut Sapphire, and then the Graphite, which the Gut Sapphire looks like Gut Sapphire. It's like the Emerald, but sapphire, not green. This one's blue or purple, depending on what you call it. And then this was the Graphite. Didn't know StatTrak minimal wares were hard to sell because their prices are all over the place, but had a Cattle 14 hollow. So, whoa, what am I doing here? Holy crap. So, gosh dang it, this is not going well. So I ended up trading the Emerald for 12 keys profit. I sold the Graphite for 60 keys. Could have gotten more, but it was from the dude who bought it was a collector of Vox stickers. His whole inventory was skins with like 4 stickers on it. His whole inventory was stickers not applied. Dude loved the sticker, don't know why, but yeah. So I traded the Graphite for 18 keys and a Bayonet Crimson Web, sold for 42, 60 keys, math. And then I sold, oh yeah, this is the Autotronic from earlier, sold it for 155. And then a friend's like, "Hey, if you can get me an Autotronic, I'll trade you my M9 Fade and however many keys I need to add. I'm like, okay, that sounds good. So I got another Autotronic right literally like 10 minutes after I sold the first one, basically the same float for 148 keys, even though I just literally sold one the same float for 155. Don't know why someone offered me 155, but I took it. So I bought it for 148. So then he traded me his that's the yeah, the thing was ugly. But so that was the .27. This is the .28. Literally the same thing. So this is the one I got. Traded it for this M9 Fade. Worst fade percentage. Worst float. Factory new .064. So I traded for the Fade and 55 keys. So I traded the Fade for 105 keys. No, it's 50 keys. He could only get 50 keys. So I traded for the Fade for 105 and then the 50 keys, so that's 155. So that's 7 key profit there. So at this point, since last episode, we're already at 69 key profit. Right? Yeah. 69 key profit in, I think this was like 2 days from the Ruby to this point. And then yeah, the Karambit Doppler. A kid added me. He's like, yo, man, I'm selling this. I need keys quick. Will you buy it for 135? I'm like, bots give like 135 at least, I think. I don't know. I'm like, I'll do, not 135, 235. I'm like, could you do 230? And he's like, okay. So I sent him the offer. I put it on Reddit, and someone offers me 246. I'm like, okay, sure. I'll trade this. It had a decent corner too, but 246 keys, couldn't say no. That's 16 key profit on one trade again. So then, boom, another Bayonet Ruby. So, how did I get this? I don't remember. How did I get this? So then, the next thing I got was a Bayonet Ruby, .03, yet another Bayonet Ruby. This one was not the best, could have been better, but people love them, and they're great for downgrading. So I traded that for a lot of things. And when I say a lot, I mean like 7 different things. First thing was a Gut Lore Factory New. Someone said on Reddit they'd buy any for 95 keys, so I was like, okay, 95 keys, that's easy. Add that to the calculator. And then he's like, I'll throw in some random skins. So he threw in this Op Hyper Beast .005, which is like really low. Like I've never seen anyone sell a 00 Hyper Beast on Reddit. Like I looked and didn't see a single one. Then I'll X out these. .001 Desolate Space. It looked crisp and clean. What did I just do? It looked crisp, clean. It looked nice. Looked like any other factory new one. Looked like any field tested one. Just brighter. And then just normal factory new Dragonfire SSG. Nothing special about that. Then this .07. Nothing special about that. And then this. He said it was 97% fade. After the trade, I realized it was 100% fade. I ended up selling it for, alright, let's check. So, after getting the Ruby and selling it for all these things, I ended up, okay, so for the Gut Lore, I tried getting 100 keys first. Didn't get any offers. Lowered it to 95. Didn't get any offers. I was like, you know what? I'll just put it on the market for $305. So I'd get $270-ish. It sold. I'm like, why? But whatever. So I bought 105 keys. So that made me happy right there. I ended up selling the Hyper Beast for 29 keys when market is like 21. Desolate Space was 15. Scout was normal 12. I can get 3 for the Desert Eagle, which whatever, because it's super low float. And then I end up getting 125 for the M9 Fade. So from that trade, that's another 58 key profit. So if we bring up the calculator, well, that's another 58 key profit. So if we do 50 plus 12 plus 7 plus 16 plus 58, that's 143 key profit so far from my trades. Then I got a where did this come from? But then I bought from a friend a Bayonet Autotronic for 96 keys because he needed keys quick. I was like, okay. He's like, you could easily get 97 for it. I'm like, whatever, we'll see. End up getting 101. So that's 5 keys profit. So then you had 5, 148. Then here come the money makers for this week so far. A friend unboxed on CSGO Live a Medusa Factory New. And he messaged me, he's like, dude, what the heck? I'm like, what? And he's like, I just unboxed a Medusa. I'm like, you can't unbox a Medusa. He's like, no, you idiot, on CSGO Live. I'm like, really? Prove it. So he sends me a picture. He actually did. And he's like, I sold it for some, you put it on OP Skins, bought, no, he didn't put it on OP Skins. He redeemed it, then traded it for a ton of stuff, and out of it, he's like, hey, I have 2 Karambit Tiger Tooths, you want to buy them? So I'm like, sure. So I buy one for 167, one for 168, sold one for 176, sold one for 175. So that's 9 key profit and 7 key profit. So that's 164 key profit since last episode. So that brings my total to 876 keys. Almost at that 1,000 key mark. I mean, technically, I'll never hit the 1,000 key mark because when I hit 900, I'm going to sell all my profit after that I make. So I'll always be at 900. So I guess I could change it to road to 900 keys. But also, if you want, speaking of CSGO Live, if you go to CSGO Live, I can't type, and you use my affiliate, Rectmate, you'll get, I believe it's 40 cents to spend, and you can open up any case you want. You can get mil spec, so it's all blues, but like you can get like the insane blues, not even blues, what am I talking about? Good skins. You could get $60 item for 30 cents. Like, these are all like, this person opened up a case for $1.52, got $13 item. This person opened up an 8-cent case, got a 10-cent item. So you can make profit or your money back. Like, if you use Rectmate, you can try it out yourself. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if this was better than the last episode. I feel like it is, because, you know, my mic isn't like super quiet or anything. But let me know what you thought. Like, comment, subscribe. Yaddy-daddy-doo. Hope I'll see you next time. Sorry this episode took so long to make. I've been busy the last month with vacation, papers, tests, papers, projects, and papers. So, hope you liked the video. Don't forget, if you want to use code RECTMATE, you could open your own Medusa Factory New. and end up with $300 and then 2 Karambit Tiger Tooths. So, hope you enjoyed, and I'm out.